can't stop you now, just never give up.
Hi, I'm Dan Lier, America's coach. And today's success track is about creating habits that will propel you towards creating results you want in your business and your life. I call them success habits. And it's a great time to talk about creating success habits because now is the time to get things started and going in the right direction. Years ago, I was told a simple message, a message that I really took to heart and live by to this day. And it goes like this: you make your habits or your habits make you. I'm going to repeat that. You make your habits or your habits make you. I love that. I live it. And I'm sharing it with you because it's made such an incredible difference in my life and the lives of many people that I've shared that principle with. Because here's what I mean. We've all heard the phrase that we're creatures of habits. Well, habits are really nothing more than patterns of behavior. And throughout life, all of our patterns of behavior were created by no one other than ourselves. Many people I speak with around the country, at my speaking events or as an executive coach, they share with me that they don't have time to do certain things they'd like to do, whether that's learning a new language or learning a new skill. Maybe they want to improve their computer skills or even understand their smartphone better. Yet, if the opportunity comes where I really get to ask them to break down their day from start to finish, there's always time that we have buried in our patterns of behavior that we can change whenever we choose. I'll give you an example. One of them that's an example that's near and dear to me. This year, I'm committed to writing my third book. And although I consider myself a very busy guy and very productive as well, if I'm going to write this third book, I must produce those results along with the other things that I'm already doing. And the only way to do that is by changing my current patterns of behavior and thus creating new, more productive habits. What I mean is this: I could have written that book last year, but I didn't. So what's going to change this year? Am I going to be less busy? No, that's not it. I have to change my habits. So as I was coursing out my new year, I started really breaking down my patterns of behavior. And I often turned on the TV around 10 or 10:30 at night, watched some Sports Center, then some local news would follow, then it just seemed to roll into a late night talk show, and I'd go to sleep by about midnight. When I looked at it, I was burning at least an hour and a half a night on television, which based on a 5-day work week is 7.5 hours a week. 7.5 hours a week. That's a lot of time. That's 30 hours a month. So I made the decision to create a new habit by changing my behavior. When I now go to bed around 10 or 10:30, I write and read and make progress on my book and feed my mind by reading and writing on Sunday through Thursday evenings. I reward myself by watching TV on Friday and Saturday nights if I'm home. Now, that may sound a bit structured or even boring for some, yet I've been around a lot of high achievers and great leaders over the years, and I know to produce extraordinary results, you must do things differently. You must do things that others just won't do. Successful people will do what the others just won't. I remember a conversation I was having with Dick Vitale years ago, and he says, I don't have to apologize for being prepared. I don't have to apologize for being successful. So, what are some of your patterns of behavior that you'd like to change? How about being late or being unorganized or watching television? It could be what you eat or how much you eat or what time you eat or how much you drink or even how you think. It could be what time you get up in the morning, what time you go to bed at night, or maybe reading first thing in the morning to really create some success patterns. Or it could be something in your relationship or even how you treat people at the office. These are all habits. And you can change your habits by looking at what you really want to accomplish in your life and your business and making changes in your patterns of behavior. And right now is a great place to start. Great job today. I'm Dan Lier, America's coach, and you can make it happen.
'Cause no